Caliber, we just finished and received certificate of occupancy of our medical behavioral health hospital of Phoenix. I think what's most exciting about the project is that it's taking a part of Phoenix that is a growing system of hospital and medical services and adding one more important service that's desperately needed at this moment in time.
Last time I was here, we were just getting started and everything was demoed out and we saw cords and wires hanging down and everything else. So how long did it take us to get it done?
About a year. This project was purchased in summer of 2019, and here we are, and they're ready to open up for licensing now.
You see the neighbors, and they're certainly pleased to see, wow, what a big change in the last year that's gone from essentially a boarded up building to a thriving operation with a parking lot full. It's just great to see, great to experience.
I think it's one of the most fun things that we do at Caliber is to go in and look at an old building and see how it could be used differently.
The building itself is really well done. It allowed us to take a building that had previously been not being utilized and turn it into a hospital for psychiatric services.
This was an assisted living facility with very limited amount of parking that was boarded up and not in use, and we said, gee, this property is in a perfect position right next to this large hospital. What else could it be?
Everything about behavioral health is making sure the client is safe in their space. And so you have to build to a higher quality than you would typically in a medical office building.
Everybody who's newer to the program, this is a really impactful investment vehicle that allows us to take capital gains that investors have earned from many different sources and invest those gains in a tax-efficient way into real estate, and real estate that the community needs.
This unique group of patients that don't get the services that they need, we are really looking forward to being able to be a huge part of this medical community, to be able to treat these patients and really make a difference in their lives, their caregivers' lives, their families' lives.
The need for behavioral health services has grown significantly prior to the global pandemic we find ourselves in. Now it's an even greater need that these types of issues are now up 25-30%. The fact that Caliber is bringing to the table in an opportunity zone, in a neighborhood that really needs the services, 98 beds, the ability for thousands and thousands of patients to be cared for each year. It's very impactful and motivating for us as a team and our investors to know that, hey, my dollars are earning a nice return on investment on the real estate side, but they're also earning a greater return on the investment for our community.
Having a series of hospitals in and around this downtown location makes the viability of this particular product type exceedingly high.
Our location here in the medical district allows us to be closely located from a proximity standpoint to two of the city's largest medical centers.
There's a lot of value in that because development does beget development, as well as services that are able to be easily accessible across platforms, make it so that the patient can be cared for more effectively.
Being part of behavioral health for Caliber is really wonderful. It's getting back to what we're wanting to do in our opportunity zones.
Everybody involved in the process is being lifted up. Whether you're the investor, whether you're ultimately the local governments that are going to see an increase in their tax base, whether you're people throughout the community, everybody is getting benefit because the capital that has been taken off the sidelines and been put to work is being put to work in something that's meaningful for all of us.
We hope all of our investors in our Opportunity Zone Fund are happy with the fact that we've delivered a great, profitable investment along with a community impact that's meaningful and that will help the Phoenix community and the greater Arizona community.
Impact investment is all about looking at not only the financial return that gets generated, but also the effects of that capital being put to work and how it affects the global community and all the stakeholders involved, the patients, the employees, the investors, and everybody else in the chain. So thank you to all of you who've already invested in our Opportunity Zone Fund for the impact that you've created with this project and for the community of Phoenix, Arizona.